Ladies and gentlemen, how's everyone doing tonight? Good? Bad? Well, if you're feeling bad, don't worry, you're not alone. Apparently, a lot of Americans aren't quite vibing with President Biden's economic approach. You know, the whole Bidenomics thing that sounds like a mix between a brand of cereal and a superhero's sidekick. It's like the Avengers, but for your wallet. Biden is out there, crisscrossing the country, selling this grand vision of his economic strategy. He's like the world's friendliest used car salesman, except instead of cars. He's pitching Bidenomics, infrastructure, higher wages, and clean energy investments. I can just imagine him on a stage in Wisconsin, arms outstretched, saying, "Folks, since I took office, we've got more clean energy than a spa day for the planet." But you know, there's a bit of a catch. While he's all in on the branding, it's like he's playing economic poker with Bidenomics cards. He's going all in on the economy, hoping that his hand is better than a royal flush. And let's be honest, sometimes the economy feels less like a card game and more like a game of Jenga. Just when you think it's stable, someone pulls out the wrong block and everything collapses. Now, the Republicans are like those skeptical bystanders at the card table, watching Biden's poker face and mumbling, "We need to send Joe back to his basement." Ouch, that's cold. But hey, they've got their own catchy term. It's like a bad Yelp review for economic policy. But here's the thing, folks. He and his team believe they've got this in the bag with Bidenomics. They've got a plan, smart investments, infrastructure, and higher wages. They're confident they can sell it, even if some folks are more skeptical than a cat at a dog show. Now, speaking of skepticism, let's talk about why Americans aren't exactly dancing in the streets over this strategy. Sure, the economic data is looking up. Manufacturing is on the rise, and the recession that was supposed to show up decided to ghost us. But here's the kicker, people are still walking around like they lost their car keys. Imagine you're at a magic show, and the magician pulls a rabbit out of a hat. You're impressed, but you're also like, "Where's my car keys? I had them a minute ago." That's the vibe. The economy is doing some tricks, but people are too busy looking for their metaphorical car keys to be impressed. And then there's inflation. It's like that unwanted guest at the party who just won't leave. Prices are rising faster than a helium balloon in a windstorm, and it's leaving everyone feeling a bit deflated. But hey, I get it. I remember the days when my allowance felt like a fortune, and now it barely covers a cup of fancy coffee. Inflation, my friends, it's like the boogeyman of economics. You can't see it, but it's hiding under your bed, ready to snatch your purchasing power. And you know, there's this whole disconnect thing going on. People are saying the economy is in the dumps, but their own wallets are saying, "Nah, we're good." It's like everyone's in a relationship with their finances, and they're going through that "it's complicated" phase. Now, let's not forget about the media. According to the White House, the pessimism might just be a case of bad headlines gone wild. It's like the news is throwing an economic party, and everyone's invited, whether they like it or not. Breaking news, recession roundup. Get your bad economic vibes here. So, in conclusion, folks, we've got this economic strategy. Republicans doing their best impression of grumpy grandpas. And inflation gate crashing the party. It's like a reality TV show, but with more economic jargon and fewer rose ceremonies. Remember, the economy is like that mystery box in a game show. You never know what's inside until you open it. And right now, it's feeling a bit like a box of chocolates. You never know if you're gonna get a sweet treat or a not-so-sweet surprise. Thank you, thank you. You've been a great audience tonight. And remember, if you're feeling pessimistic about the economy, just imagine you're playing a never-ending game of economic whack-a-mole. It's a workout for your financial muscles. Have a great night, everyone.